in our own community, you had a thing with Bo Bergdahl
Yeah.
and go.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'll never forget that. I mean, I had been the communication director for the unit. So let me back up for anyone who may not know. Bo Bergdahl is the American soldier who walked away. He was a POW. He was our only POW, prisoner of war, during the time in Afghanistan, and he had walked away from his base when they were downrange, and he was assigned to the 4th Brigade Combat Team of the 25th Infantry Division. Well, a couple years after the fact, I show up to that unit to become their spokesman. So I am the PAO for that brigade. And I notice every year at the anniversary of his disappearance, there are all these news stories about how, oh, we must remember our POW. It was a year ago or 2 or 3 or 4, however many years now that Bo Bergdahl has been gone. And so the first time this hits while I'm the communication director at this unit, I'm thinking, okay, this is a national story again. We're the unit. He's a POW. The story that is out there is he fell behind on a patrol and was captured by the enemy. So we're assuming this was an honorable soldier who just, the fog of war happened.
Right.
I put up a post on the unit social media page about, it gone, away from us but never forgotten, something to that effect. Like, hey, we still pray for him, we still
Right.
think of him, and we still look forward to the day that our Spartan soldier comes home to us. And it wasn't long afterwards. I'll never forget, I was up on the north end of Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, and the commander's aide comes to me and he's like, hey, the boss is really mad about this post. You need to take it down. And I'm like, what in the world could be mad about? And I'm thinking the aide must not know what he's talking about. And then I find out, like, no, you're not allowed to talk about this. Get it down. And so I got it down. And then I was like, what do I not know?
Right.
I'm the unit spokesman. And so it took several weeks for me to finally get them to acknowledge to me what had happened. And the truth later came out that he had deliberately walked away from his unit. He had abandoned the unit in Afghanistan, and he was captured after he abandoned his unit and left his rifle and decided he was going to go walking across Afghanistan. But somehow the story got out that he had been captured because he fell behind on a patrol. And the Army never said that, but they allowed that narrative to run. They allowed it to run year after year after year. And it was made very clear to me, like, look, this is just the narrative and this is what we're going with. And I was thinking to myself, but we're supposed to be the guys who carry the
Arbiters
truth.
of
The arbiters of truth. Yeah.
And that's what we learn. We learn truth and transparency when we're in Defense Information School, but then we get out there to practice the profession, and really there's only the truth that they want you to say.